Hey everybody, it's Kelly, and today I have a two-page layout for you for Two-Page Tuesday. So before I forget about that, if you're interested in more two-page layouts, I do have a playlist for that as well. Alright, so today I am mostly going to be using the Photoplay Jurassic collection. It's really a dinosaur collection, but there's lots of other papers in there, like the egg paper in the background there that maybe doesn't necessarily look so egg-like, and you can use those on other pieces. I'm also using this blue paper which has like dinosaur footprints on it. It has nothing to do with what's going on in these photos, but I'm really looking at it more as a blue. These are my grandsons, so little boy as well too. So the blue paper is the stomp paper from Jurassic, and that egg paper in the background is the Dinomite paper. And what I did is I just took a strip here. I cut about, I think, a 5 3/4 inch strip for each of the blocks of paper here and adhered my photos. And I'm thinking that I really want the egg paper to be prominent and in the bottom here. So I'm just cutting off the bottom border strips there. I do have 3 vertical, not quite 4x6 photos, and then 2 square photos that are just about 4x4. And I just placed the 3 together on one side and then the 2 together on the other side. So now I'm thinking I want to use this green paper, which is from Jurassic, and that's called RAWR, R-A-W-R. But I'm trying to decide like how big I want to make this. And I cut that and I really liked it. I think that was about 6.5 inches if I remember correctly, or 6.5 or 6.25 inches. Maybe it's 6.25 inches. I'm going to mount that right to the top of the background sheet there. Sometimes I don't do that. Sometimes I actually will leave a little bit of space at the top, but in this particular case I liked it better with it being kind of like a solid background there. So now I'm just making sure that that is all even there. Now my intention is to cut that blue paper, trim it a little bit on the left side, but I'm not sure what that's going to mean until I do a few more things here. So I want a little bit of a reveal at the top and a little bit of reveal at the bottom. They're about the same there. The top may be just a little bit less. Alright, so I did sort of look at how did that look, how would that look with these journaling cards, and unfortunately when I have a two-page layout I have to remember to back my camera out a little bit. So one of the other things is on the sticker sheet for Jurassic, it's the element stickers, they have this banner sticker kind of, I guess it's, I don't know what you would call it, but they come together to spell dynamite and or Dinomite. And since one of my grandsons loves dinosaurs and the other one likes them, so I thought it was kind of cool that this was kind of dinosaur themed for them. And you know, kind of more masculine colors here. But I think the green is bright on this, so it's got a little pop there. Okay, so now I did put my stickers there on wax paper because I want to kind of test it to see what I think. And at the same time, I'm also testing some journaling cards. And I do like that Go See Do, but it felt too white to me. Now, as I'm looking at it in this, I think it actually might have been okay. And I'm going to try that green one. I do like that. The one thing I don't like about it is the lines in the background paper there are vertical, and so I thought any other line should be vertical as well. And then I'm trying that blue and green just because it does do a nice job bringing in some of the colors, but again that has the white and it's pretty prominent. So now I'm looking at maybe some aqua. Tried that. Going to try a bunch of these. And then I do like that aqua chevron there. just because it's all one color, and it does bring out the aqua from the background. I like that as well, except the greens weren't exactly right. They didn't have any of the bright green, which that card does. That card was great, but it doesn't have enough didn't have enough of the white space so I could journal. And then I found this multicolored chevron, and it is basically the colors that are in this layout, but the shades are a little bit off. Like the two greens are not quite right, but I think there's so much going on this that it's okay. I did think about orange, but the only orange is a little dot of it in the paper, and I thought that orange called too much attention to itself then. Alright, so what I did is I just took the card there to my trimmer, and I trimmed it down so that it was the same height as the square photos there. All right. So I have those down now. I did think about maybe putting the Dinomite title on the bottom there, decided not to do it. And then I stick this sticker down, which in the end I'm satisfied where that landed, but I should have put that on wax paper just to make sure, because I could have moved it, I think, to one other place for sure and had it be even more effective than it is there. I think because it's kind of across the page from the title itself, it's less effective. So now I'm trying some other stickers, and that again, all the stickers are from the Element sticker sheet. Now I'm looking at the die cuts, which are the cardstock die cut pieces. There's that little tab there. And I decide what I really need to do here is get those down so that I can kind of really look at what this layout looks like with the title. I wanted to make sure not to dilute the title a little bit too much with, or not dilute, but make sure that it looks okay with everything else that's going to be going on. See, in the way that word play sits right now, it kind of reads Dinomite Play. I'll change things. So I'm sorry you can't see this. That is a sticker that says I love dirt. It does have a little bit of a color to it, so I will change that. And I'm hoping this moves out. I think it does. I think I realize that maybe I'm too far over. There's that piece there that says you are roarsome. Put that down there. There we go. And there's the I love dirt, and what I'm going to do there is put it up on a little bit of foam tape. Okay. So we have that. On the top right there, there's that piece that says Rough and Tumble. But I'm going to move that. I decided I wanted to bring some of that yellow to over here by the play a little bit more. I think that because the word Dinomite starts with yellow, I thought that that really, it needed to come over to the far right as well too. So that as you read the layout, it kind of starts and ends with the yellow. There's also yellow up in that I love dirt little thing, so I've got a triangle of 3 yellows right now that you'd be able to see if my layout wasn't too far over. And again, now I'm looking at the die cuts again. Just trying to decide what will work here. And I just kind of audition them, and sometimes I can tell right away. Alright, so then I find that blue sticker that says Explore, and I really like that. So I decide I'm going to put that kind of at the top there. And now I realized this was on crooked, so I tried to take it up and kind of ripped it. but then I got my old Cricut spatula up underneath it. That's what I use this for. I don't use it with my Cricut very much, my new one. I use it for doing things like this, where I need to take a sticker up. Alright, and then I did find that kind of a plant there. There's the I love dirt. And I decided I wanted to put that there. That's the other reason I moved that. I forgot that. Put the plant there just to give it a little bit more anchor, and then I put plants and rocks in 2 other places as well. Okay, so I'm kind of liking the way that looks, and then so now we have like plants in 3 places. Okay, and I realized that I had forgotten to put the tab up there that I had wanted to, so I ended up trying to fit it on there afterwards and then didn't get it on there. And again, guys, I apologize that this is not in your view on that far left side. I have to remember to pull my camera out further. I thought I had it, but as I work with this and move it around, that doesn't go so well. So now I'm looking at my enamel dots, thinking I'll use some enamel dots here, and then remember that I had thought maybe stars would be better, since the dot shape is kind of the same shape as that egg dotted paper. So then I go to the L Studio puffy star stickers here, and that's what these are, and I'll use some of the orange stars here. And that works better than that bright orange star would have. Okay, so I'm just kind of dotting them through each of the clusters here, and then also on the title as well. It's a nice little bright way to just call attention to each of the clusters because that egg paper is so bright itself. Okay, so I'm playing with using that large star and decide that I didn't like the large star, so I am going to go back to the small star. And there, I moved it over too far again. So guys, here's the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you're all well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye!